Venga, Ricky. Gracias. Hi, hello, good evening. How's everyone doing tonight? Yeah? Hey, give it up for drawing and all the comedians. What an amazing show today. Where's Raul? Ah, there we go. And give it up for Raul. Does he look like Jesus? Where are the Mexicans at tonight? Yeah? They're Mexican. Everyone. Awesome. You're Mexican, bro? You're Mexican, right? I don't know what to say, but like you're like the most Mexican-looking guy I've ever seen in my life. This guy is so Mexican that he probably says provecho before he eats pussy. So, thank you. So, I've been in Mexico for like 3 years now, which means I should probably learn some fucking Spanish. But here's the thing. There's Spanish, and then there's, you know, the Chilango Spanish, right? And I gotta say that I'm trying to learn Spanish, but then there's so many Mexicanisms that you Chilangos use that it's almost impossible to understand. Let me give you an example, right? So, but what is in Spanish? O sea, right? Yeah, I saw my colleague use it the other day. O sea, it's like cruda, o sea. But this is the problem. The real one is o sea, but then Chilangos say o sea, you know? And that's the problem because I use Google Translate for everything. And osa in English, when I Google Translate, means female bear. So when she was saying that she was hungover, she said, I'm hungover and female bear. But here's my favorite one. What is I guess in Spanish? Pues sí. Right? Pues sí. But like Chilangos don't say pues sí. Pussy. Pussy! Can you imagine? My first meet at work. I'm just going like, okay, so we're having this meeting, everybody's there, and then the CEO of the company is like, hey, Raul, are we gonna have the estimates this week or not? And Raul just goes like, pussy. You can't say that, right? Clearly inappropriate. I know I'm in a startup and whatever, but you just called the CEO a pussy, and the CEO was like, all right, so moving on, we got. Can't do that. Here's another thing. I'm learning Spanish from a fresa, and I know this table is fucking full of fresas right now. Here's the thing. Fresas have like a special Mexican or Spanish accent. You know, they always have like a singy-songy kind of thing. And when I first started speaking Spanish at work and whatever, it was all like singy-songy. So I was like, la cuenta por fin. ¿Alguien tiene servilletas? And I'm just like, fuck is wrong with you? You're talking like an asshole. And I was like, but that's how I learned it. I'm not doing this on purpose. So like my colleagues were like, hey, you know what? Real Mexican men, they put a lot of like swear words when they speak Spanish. So, well, like, all right. So the last week I got into a fight, and I was like, ¿Alguien quiere tirar vergazos? And then they were like, no, that's not what you're missing. It's not. Fun fact, I won that fight because the other guy couldn't stop laughing. So, can I do like one more joke or yeah? Fuck it, let's do it. So I'm from Singapore, and just like you guys, you know, we also have like a special language. It's called Singlish, and in Singlish we mispronounce words in English a lot. So the problem is that if you are a foreigner and you go to Singapore, you will not understand anything. But sometimes Singlish, you okay? Sometimes Singlish can have like some really funny things happen. So When I was back in Singapore, a friend of mine went to the Philippines to do like community service, and you know she came back and she was showing us photos and everything was looking great. And she went through all the photos, and I saw like a lot of like white stuff because she was helping them build like houses or something, and there was a lot of white stuff everywhere. And I was like, wow, what is going on here? What's with all the white stuff? And like the word she's looking for is cement. But then good old Singlish came and all fucked it all up. So I was like, hey, what is this white stuff? And she was like, oh, it's just semen. What? Well, you had my curiosity, but now you have my attention. Tell me more. So she was like, oh yeah, oh man, there was so much semen everywhere. And like, you know, it would drop on the floor and all the semen would dry up. And she was like, oh yeah, the children used to have semen fights every day. And then she says one of the funniest things I've ever heard. She was like, hey, come here. Feel my biceps. They're really buff. Do you know why? Because I've been carrying semen all day. So that's my time, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for having me. Give it up for you guys, everybody. Yeah? Cheers.